Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. You know, IRS doesn't advertise their programs at all. I've worked, by the way, I've worked at the IRS going back to 1973, and I am a national expert. I'm on TV many times. I was the IRS, so one of the reasons that you want to listen to me, I didn't take classes to get where I had to be. I was the IRS, and people actually took classes from me, so that's why you need to listen to what I have to say. Anyway, IRS doesn't advertise any of their programs. You figure they don't advertise it. You can pay your taxes. They don't really advertise you can settle your debt. Outside companies do. They don't advertise. They have a hardship program. So I want you to go ahead and understand specifically that IRS is a hardship program. They term it, or inside or outside, it's called the Currently Non-Collectible, CNC. The IRS, it's called the 53 program because that's the form you use it. But if you can't pay your IRS tax, your taxes, IRS puts you in a currently non-collectible. Remember, the key word I'm saying is currently. So basically what IRS does is they want to know if this is the truth. How do they do that? They take a current financial statement. Most times you're going to get a 433-F form to fill at the service center, and IRS will look at that. They'll ask you for documentation. Like what? Pay stubs, bank statements, expenses. IRS will go ahead and look at that and say, boy, this person is a hardship. Now remember, it's not what you deem a hardship, it's what IRS deems a hardship. How does IRS deem it a hardship? Good question you ask. So IRS has standards. You can look at those standards by looking up the IRS National Standard, the IRS National Standard Program. They have expenses that they only allow certain things in: house and food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payments, and car expenses. IRS is going to dictate to you what the National Standards Program is, and they're only going to allow those expenses. The rest of your expenses, other than those, they'll allow, except for credit card debt and private schooling. There is a bunch of other things they're not going to allow. That financial statement alone controls your case. And if you know how IRS is going to work the financial statement, you thus control IRS. That's why the mastering of this hardship program, the payment agreement program, the offer program is all determining on your current financial statement. If you need to reshape yourself to get the best advantage out of knowing the financial statement, here's who you call. Give me a subscription. I know so much about this, you have no idea. You're welcome to use this for representation. We got a whole team of former IRS agents, but remember, there are those three programs. All the best. Give me a subscription. Go check me out on my website. It's best to do that so you see who I am. 777irs.com. Thank you.